On the corner of Buitengracht and Strand Streets in the Cape Town CBD is a modern hotel that's hip, fresh, and boasts a design edge that'll make it a top choice.
Sun Square, Cape Town City Bowl, has a lot to offer in terms of the fact that you have two economy hotels that are right next to each other. So that's the first thing in terms of choices. You have affordable accommodation at both properties. But at Sun Square, you have awesome facilities. So if we just take, for example, the fact that it's an economy hotel, yet it has a fully stocked gym. You have an awesome rooftop bar called 14 Stories, and you can see the views from up here. And then you've got a swimming pool up on the rooftop as well. And that is just definitely, in terms of innovation, awesome economy properties. And of course, yeah, you know, just being in the center of the city. I think the location of the property just lends itself to an influx of tourists and domestic tourists. If you look at Bree Street and you look at the whole development around Bree Street in terms of the food offering and the nightlife, you know, the first Thursday of every month in Cape Town, you have 20 to 30,000 people walking through Bree Street. Well, we say, okay, party hard, but come stay at the property.
Quite a big hotel. It's 505 bedrooms. We've got 303 stay easy rooms, which is more of an economy product, giving you exceptional value for money. And then we've got 202 Sun Square rooms, which is a bit of a hip and vibey. It's the side of the hotel where tonight's function's happening. So it's a really hip, vibey, up-and-coming brand. I am super proud at how well the hotel has turned out. Our food and beverage offering here is exceptional. What we've done is, with the help of Tsogo Sun, we've managed to bring a local flavor into this food and beverage outlet. You know, bringing in the Cape Malay influence, things like bobotie on the menu. And I don't know how many places you can go to and have braai broodjies on a menu. So what it does is really give you a bit of a destination, a Cape Town experience with a bit of a local flavor.
The important thing with an international destination like Cape Town and the Western Cape is to cater for all markets. And to have a vibey hotel in a really with its location, as we have here in the center of Cape Town, is a location that will attract many visitors. People who want to be in walking distance of the stadium, the waterfront, center of Cape Town, the mountain, and all the wonderful destinations that you can get to by foot from here is something that's going to attract a lot of people, and the value for money is extraordinary. Jobs. That is our number one requirement, and the tourism sector is great at providing jobs and entry-level jobs so that people don't have to have university degrees to do them and do them very well, but they can get into them, get a foothold into the economy, and develop their careers.
When we hired in this property, we have 250 permanent employees. Of that, 60 employees never had a job before. So they're coming fresh out of school or never had employment before. So the purpose of that was to say, we're hiring for attitude and we're training for skill. And that's quite a critical thing. So when you're walking up here on the 14 Stories and our rooftop bar and you're being entertained by a waiter, he's got amazing attitude, and I think that's what's going to make this the differential at this hotel.
Opening a new hotel in the midst of the Western Cape's water crisis is daunting, but Tsogo Sun has embraced this challenge and found innovative ways to include guests in water-saving practices.
We started a campaign in Tsogo Sun a while ago of awareness of water usage and conservation. So we removed all the bath plugs, we put diffusers and aerators in the showers and the taps. We refill the swimming pools from borehole water. So we've actually reduced our water consumption by over 18% in our hotels, and that'll continue in this hotel as well.
It's a green design. I think it's really important when corporates think about how they can make a difference. So the fact that if they are helping in some way reducing water, especially when Cape Town has a serious water issue, I think that's fantastic. And I think a lot of other corporates and people generally should be start thinking about things like that. Trying to find ways of being more sustainable is always a good thing.
A hotel like this doesn't just happen because it's a nice idea. It's because there's people that need rooms and accommodation. And Cape Town, with 27% increase in tourism, I mean, how brilliant is that? So for me, that's what we're celebrating tonight, is a city that people want to be part of and be in. And just the fact that we're creating an economy that means 1,000 people, 2,000 people in fact, that weren't earning are now earning thanks to a hotel like this. So for me, that's great.
I think the Sun Square is absolutely amazing, not only for its location, but for the fact that, you know, it is so inviting and such an easy stay. And that was not a play on words. It literally is an easy stay because you can come, you can do what you need to do in the city, and you can have a refreshed night's rest. I think in terms of the setup itself, they really did an incredible job catering for that person on the go.
My favorite thing about the hotel is the view on the 14th floor. I mean, it gives you a scenic view of Cape Town, and there's just something calming and something really amazing about it.
You know what I love about this hotel is that I feel like I'm in a different country, but I'm actually in Cape Town. And it's quite like Cape Town. Cape Town is quite simple, but still mesmerizing. Simple, chic, straight to the point, and it has a bit of a boutique-y feel as well. I'm not saying that because I stay here for free, but I'm saying it because it is amazing.